Hey y'all, it's Lindsay with Wrestling Talk in the Shop. We're going to do Today in Wrestling History. We are a couple days behind. We've had a super busy weekend, so we're playing catch up. We're going to do the 6th, 7th, and 8th all together in one video. So starting back on the 6th, in 2005, TNA Wrestling announced that they had signed Gail Kim. Kim would begin as a manager of Jeff Jarrett and America's Most Wanted, but went on to spearhead history-making TNA Knockouts division to be named the company's Hall of Famer. In 2005, also, WWE taped the first ever episode of Friday Night SmackDown featuring a main event of Batista versus JBL in a bull rope match. In 2010, Jay Lethal defeated Douglas Williams to win the TNA X Division Championship for the first time. And then in 2011, wrestler Little Tokyo passed away as a result of a heart attack at age 70. He was best known to most fans for teaming with Lord Littlebrook and King Kong Bundy against the Haiti Kid, Little Beaver, and Hillbilly Jim at WrestleMania 3. Then in 2014, the first ever episode of Lucha Underground was taped, and that was a crazy show.
Yeah, it was crazy.
They killed everybody off. But in 2014, Jay Briscoe defeated Michael Elgin to win the Ring of Honor World Championship at All-Star Extravaganza 6 in Toronto, Canada. The win made Briscoe only the second man to win the title more than once. In 2015, Team AAA, Aerostar, Drago, and Phoenix defeated Team Bullet Club, AJ Styles, and the Young Bucks to win the Chikara's King of Trios tournament in Eastern Pennsylvania. And that's going to wrap it up for the 6th. Now then, let's go to the 7th. In 1991, Bret the Hitman Hart defeats Erwin R. Shyster.
IRS.
Okay, IRS.
That's what they call
in the
it.
final of King of the Ring tournament in Providence, Rhode Island. This would be the last King of the Ring tournament to be held on an untelevised event. In 1997, WWE held Ground Zero in Your House at the Louisville Gardens in Louisville, Kentucky. The main event of the show was first televised singles match between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, and the match ended in a draw, which led to the famous Hell in a Cell match between the two the following month. In 1999, SmackDown emanated from Albany, New York. The main event saw The Undertaker and The Big Show defeat The Rock and Mankind to win the WWF Tag Team Championship in the first and only Tag Team Buried Alive match. Also on the night, the British Bulldog made his return to the company and defeated Big Boss Man for the WWF Hardcore title, and which he would subsequently gift the title to Al Snow. And then in 2004 on SmackDown, Kenzo Suzuki and Rene Dupree defeated Billy Kidman and Paul London to win the SmackDown Tag Team Championship in Tulsa, Oklahoma. 2008 on WWE Unforgiven took place in Cleveland, Ohio. It was a stacked card with the most notable element being the introduction of the Championship Scramble concept to contest the main titles of the company's 3 brands. Let's see. In the first match, Matt Hardy emerged victorious in the ECW Championship Scramble. This match also included defending champion Mark Henry, Chavo Guerrero, Finlay, and The Miz. And then Triple H defended the WWE Championship in the second scramble against Shelton Benjamin, Jeff Hardy, MVP, and Brian Kendrick. And the main event of the evening, CM Punk was supposed to defend the World Heavyweight title in the scramble against Batista, Kane, JBL, and Rey Mysterio. However, Punk was removed from the match after an attack from Randy Orton and was replaced by Chris Jericho, who ultimately won the match and the title. Earlier in the night, Jericho had been defeated by referee stoppage in an unsanctioned match against his bitter rival Shawn Michaels. And a 26-minute match was one of the best of the year in the entire promotion. 2015, WWE announces the signing of Japanese women wrestler Kanoki Ura. She would go on to huge success in the ring under the name of Asuka. In 2020, on Monday Night Raw, Cedric Alexander turned on teammates Apollo Crews and Ricochet, costing the trio a match against the Hurt Business. Alexander would officially join MVP's group later in the night to compete in an 8-man tag team match. And that's going to wrap it up for that day, for the 7th. And we're going to move on to the 8th and close it up with, and back in 1979, Intercontinental Champion Pat Patterson defeated the WWF Championship Bob Backlund by countout in a rare champion versus champion match in Springfield, Massachusetts. In 1991, the NWA officially stripped Ric Flair of the World Heavyweight title. Flair had left WCW in July, but was still the official WCW and NWA champion. WCW took the main belt off him immediately on paper only, as he would turn up in WWF television with the big gold belt that same week. But for some reason, it took the NWA 2 months to do the same. In 1990,
out of business.
yeah. In 1999, beloved referee and personality Brian Curtis Hildebrand passed away after a bout with cancer at age 37. He was very young.
Yeah, he was had a great story.
In 2007, in Johannesburg, South Africa, Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch defeated Brian Kendrick and Paul London to win the WWE World Tag Team Champions just 3 days after losing the titles to the same duo. In 2009, ring announcer Lillian Garcia announces she is to leave WWE after a decade of working for the company. Didn't she come right back, though?
She's been back and forth. I mean, she was back not too long ago.
Anyways, and that's going to wrap it up for today in wrestling history, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.